Willenhall baker among contestants looking to impress in famous tent on TV's Great British Bake Off. An NHS worker, dog lover, and keen baker has spoken of the weird moment he found out he was going to be part of a National Treasure TV show. The Great British Bake Off will see 12 bakers all aiming to be named Bake Off champion, with John Mincher from Willenhall among those taking to the tent to impress judges Dame Prue Leith and Paul Hollywood across a series of challenges. The 37-year-old NHS Directorate Support Manager will be tasked with baking cakes, biscuits and breads, as well as show-stopping items, when the new series of the Great British Bake Off, hosted by Alison Hammond and Noel Fielding, starts today on Channel 4 at 8 p.m. Speaking to Sarah Julian on BBC WM Breakfast this morning, John, who will be featured with his Cavapoo Stanley, said the show was something that reminded him of his childhood love of baking inspired by his grandmother. He also spoke about how he focused on ideas for his bakes. John, middle row, second from right, said he had made friends for life and would value the experience forever. Photo, Channel 4/Love Productions/Mark Bordelon/PA Wire. He said, "It's something I've always wanted to do purely because my nan got me into baking when I was really young, and I feel like getting into the tent was kind of proving it to myself and doing something for my nan. In every bake that I've got in episode 1, there's a meaning behind it and there's a reason behind it with everything that I do. I generally don't just pluck it out of thin air, I like to have a reason behind why I'm doing it." John Mincher, from Willenhall. Photo, Channel 4/Love Productions. John also said the feeling of being in the tent facing Paul Hollywood and Prue Leith was just mad, describing the feeling of waiting for them to taste his bakes, was like having the fear of God put into him, but said the whole support structure among the contestants had been brilliant. He said, "It's such a cliché and you hear it every year that we're family and we're best friends, but it's genuinely true, and I think there's not many people who can relate to what you go through when you're in the tent and you just become best friends instantly. We've had a group chat since the day we first met and we've messaged on there every day since, so I've made friends for life." John said the experience of being told he was on the show was still a weird one for him, saying that he took a moment after putting the phone down to wonder if it was real, so called them back to make sure it was real. He said he couldn't give away anything from the show as he was under strict instructions from the producers, but said the highlight was being able to say he'd been a part of it. He said, "The one highlight is being able to say forever that I am a Bake Off contestant as there's not many of us, and it's something I will cherish for the rest of my life." The Great British Bake Off is on Channel 4 at 8 p.m. every Tuesday for the next 10 weeks.